What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our Age of Wonders 4 series on the Story Realm. We are officially on the third story, playing as some evil, mystic ratmen. So, last time we left off, we did go ahead and already conquer our first city, so we are currently absorbing that, especially since they are the same as us. They are mystic potential ratmen. We have taken a bit of damage, and I did not see this force, but we should be blocking them with our army, and we're outside of enemy territory, so we should be replenishing a little bit. We are at war with this free city as well. Since that is the map condition, we are automatically at war with everybody we spot. So it seems like they expanded into us, which allowed us to find them. But we are probably going to clean up this area real quick, might deal with this brigand camp, and then we are going to start pushing east to conquer this territory. I'm assuming the first lord we'll run into is Cinren. It might be Carissa the Red, but we'll have to see how things go. Obviously, if we can help it, we only want to deal with one lord at a time. Anything more than that could be pretty difficult for us. But yeah, I think I'm gonna conquer these three cities. Depending on how fast-paced this goes, we might have to vassalize either one of these lords until we are ready to expand our governance. We need 200 Imperium, but plus we need to get this increased, our general affinity. So, I think we've done everything we need to do for this turn, so let's go ahead and end it and kind of see what happens. We are getting another Arcanist, we're bringing another Arcane Guard on over. Income is kind of hurting a bit, but we are working on improving that, and that's another reason why we're taking this city. So we can quickly expand and keep pushing out troops. Okay, these guys actually did not move. We have 3 turns until that's ours. We can get another hero. Okay, so we have agriculture, fortifying, or specialist. How does agriculture look here? We have a lot of farmland potential over here. A lot of farmland potential. We could always animate somebody as well. Fortifying is all about defenses and city structures. Specialist. We haven't really got into special province improvements yet. As of right now, we don't have any. What, we have you. You're a level 4. If we recruit, it would be level 1, so we would get a higher level. You are a prospecting governor, which is all about mines. You already have 1 mine. You have a lot of mine potential. What does it cost to animate? You're a warrior, glory seeker. What is this gonna cost us? Oh, it's 60 souls. Oh, that's cool though. You're like undead. Your skull's showing. That's kind of sick. You have endurance training and foraging training, which honestly isn't the best. Undead unit type and have life steal. Oh, that would be so sick. I'm not sure what I want to do about that yet. You guys have 2 more turns until you can expand. 3 turns until we absorb this city. Will that reach? Yes. Okay, let's go ahead and finish off this army. Make sure that they can't attack us. You have an Arcanist, an Arcane Guard, and you are a Warlock hero. We could lose our Skeleton Mages here. Let's go ahead and risk it. We have reinforcements coming, so... we just gotta be careful about the Berserk. They are gonna push us, which we like to see. Let's get some Soothing Breeze going. Start with some healing. I think we're gonna have you take the high ground for now, because you can hex pack their lord. But we're gonna want to move up as much as possible. And as quickly as possible. Okay, that should be everybody. This Berserk effect is actually nuts. Okay, you hit us with the Hex Pact. Thankfully, you're missing a lot. $65, let's hit it. Oh, missing a graze there. $65 here. Got a crit. You only have a 40. You could finish. Let's pop a spell here. Because, yeah, you'll have Dissonance, and then you can finish. And then we can send you up against the Lord. Oh, I might... No, let's send you up against the Lord. And then I do think I'm going to use this mana. To then pop you on here. You have a 65. You cannot hit. Alright, this Berserk could be painful. 1, 2, 3 units with Berserk. It's one hero down. You're gonna run as far as possible. Which means we're definitely gonna be taking some friendly fire here. Nice. Love seeing that. Sucks. That sucks. Ah, Berserk is ridiculous. Alright, you can kill. Let's get this over with. Nicely done. Okay, that should be another 150 towards our, yes, knowledge for defeating a hero. We got 7 souls. We're gonna dismiss those units. Rod of Revelry. Ring of Opportunity. You can't do opportunity attacks, but we can get you Revelry, which gives you regen and rally, right? You've only been captured. We have a Warlock, so it's either Elementalist. I don't like any of these heroes. I kind of want to wait for an opportunity to, I don't want to take that mana upkeep right now. But I kind of want to wait for an opportunity to reanimate that Lord. So what we need to do is keep collecting souls. So let's go into another fight here. Free up this mana node, which should reward us with some mana. Are you guys all melee? Yes, but you have a charging strike. Hex Pact. You can get Rally and Regen. That's fire. You guys can get Soothing Breeze. Try and make sure none of our people die here. Problem is I don't want all of you guys coming towards this one unit, so I'm gonna keep you guys together. Guess I didn't really realize that you could hit from there. So 90 here. $90 here. You also have 90. You can finish. You can come around and hit twice. You're gonna come there. We're gonna hit you with the spell. You're gonna pop this. Nice crits. I don't think we necessarily need to use mana here. We are at risk of getting berserk. You're gonna cancel. No, you did not cancel my retaliation. Nice. You guys don't have the charging strike. That's right. Perfect. Now you guys are gonna hit one of my units. No, you can reach. And you killed. Amazing. Awesome. 4 souls collected. And we did. We got 85. I would really like to take on this brigand camp. We gotta make sure that these guys don't come and capture. Alright, let's go ahead and end the turn. Necrotic projectiles, we get a new tome. Which we probably want cryomancy. So we get Ice Coffin, 90% chance of becoming frozen. If unsuccessful, inflict status vulnerability and 10 frost damage. The Witch that has Freezing Blast and Frost Bolts. Frost Arrows, 60% chance of inflicting slow. 20 frost damage, minus 3 status resistance for 1 world map turn. 10% damage against frozen or slowed units. And you have a freezing burst and melee strike. Cryomancy it is.
When all the world has turned to ice, I see a pure frostling paradise. Frost their limbs and make their bones brittle, entombed in icy blood. Summon the blizzard to freeze flesh and inspire fear that harkens back to a time when mortals huddled in caves, fearing the cold would claim them.
Okay, I think we're gonna go White Witch to start. Yep, you're done. We have a heroes. We're gonna wait on that. Our shrine is done. Let's go ahead and get the vendor. Although, let's just produce merchandise for now. We gotta be careful with recruiting more units, but let's go ahead and get another Arcane Guard going. We do have a cave entrance over here. You're gonna take so long to get there. It's so annoying. Are they gonna be able to travel through the mountains? Like, should we just leave them? Maybe just hit these guys instead. Yeah, let's hit these guys instead. I don't think I'm going to worry about that. That's going to take way too many turns just to travel through there. As your troops approached the band of mercenary guards, they raised the white flag. We were hired by a rich merchant to look after the patchsters. That's what you get for becoming mercenaries. Attack. Yep, we want to keep going towards evil. What's auto combat give us? I figured we would lose our mage. What is your upkeep? 6 mana? I'm kind of okay with this. Got 5 souls. I'm okay with that. Dismiss. Got the Bolt Bane. 30% harder to hit by physical range and magic attacks. I do want that. And now we can get the Town Hall. Soother, Spell Shield, and that will unlock the Necromancer as well. Kind of want to start with the Quarry, but the farm, the tavern would be nice. Alright, let's get a farm back here. So we can get the tavern next, because yeah, now we're hitting minus 10% city income. You have 2 turns till completion. Then we're gonna want to take out these spiders. Where the heck are these guys at? Our ruler leveled up. We want Initiate of Shadow, I think. Attacks ignore up to 2 status resistant, adjacent friendly units, or lightning strike. Initiate of Shadows, plus 2 damage on flanking attacks. Inflict Soulbound. Souls gained from killing this unit are increased by 2. 30% chance of becoming a decaying zombie. Yeah, we want to Initiate a Shadow. And then Frost Strikes. Sick. We want Soulbound. And then we're going to swap out your ring for the Bolt Bane. Make you harder to hit by ranged attacks. Oh, we have another skill point available. Let's start going down Transfer Life. And let's end the turn. Let's see what we got. Well, we found one of their armies. We found 2 of their armies. You're probably dead. Yeah, you probably got caught out. Start moving you guys on over. You can move into this army. You 2 can move into this army, and our Arcanist is going to move there. Then we have 2 completely full stacks. We're going to want you scouting. Okay. Magic Origin base unit upkeep is reduced by 20%. Or we can get Excavation. I kind of like this. I increased our mana upkeep by 4, but because of all of our bring back from the dead units cost mana upkeep, that's actually pretty nice. We can get necrotic projectiles, but I'm good right now. Alright, we should be absorbing the city this turn. Ooh, we got 2 units of Astral Dew? No, just 1. From here. Nice. Plus 10 knowledge and plus 10 mana. Plus 15 world map casting points. That is huge. And you're already tier 2? Oh my goodness. So the School of Cryomancy counts as a research post. I don't know how this works. Oh, it just replaces one of our buildings. We have a conduit and a gold mine. I think we need to go storehouse. You guys didn't move. Alright, let's pull you guys back some. You guys are gonna get together. You guys are gonna get together. You're gonna sit here and take one more turn of replenishment. And then you guys can help in this fight. So we can clear those units. Get you guys some experience. Do we just take the hero? Defensive city structures. You don't have any palisades yet. You need 60 to animate. I feel like I am just gonna grab this guy. Now you can get set here. Because now the palisades should be cheaper. Then we can give you one of these rings. Let's go opportunity attacks. Okay, I do think we're getting you some more units. Alright, what is your guys' upkeep looking like? 12, 12, okay. You have all the soothers, don't you? No, you just have one. I think we have enough soothers. Let's get a necroman. Oh gosh. That takes souls. Alright, maybe we don't want that. Let's get a spell shield then. That is going to be all of our money. So that's something that we have to keep in mind. We need some more money income. 5 turns till you can grow. 3 turns till you can grow. How do you already have a tier 2 settlement? You guys must have took that extra gold hit. You have fortifications, and you are a level 8 city already. We probably want to start by taking out these forces. We're probably going to want to combine our forces and link them up. So we'll hit this army, and then push you guys east. Get our forces together. That's probably gonna be for the best. Got our light shining through our window. Oh, jeez. Shadow Lord Kaige-O turned. We do not want you here, declares the tough-looking Sephi the Knife, who approaches you without hesitation. I am the chosen representative of the Ashborn Hedonists. We were here long before you set foot in this realm. We have heard stories of Wizard Kings. You bring nothing but destruction. We will rise against you. While one of your guards Seizes the troublemaker, another guard speaks up to you. I've heard of them. They set up their camp near Astropolis. One of your advisors steps up. We need to respond to them, otherwise their aggressive claims will cause unrest in Astropolis. What is your plan? Kill her and her conspirators. Use all force necessary. And she is moved to the crypt, which we could animate her now, couldn't we? You are another warrior with Trollkin Governor. That's so sick. The undead faces. Alright, yep. Let's wrap up this fight real quick. Can we auto this? We lose our Mystic Projection. I think I'm okay with that. Alright, let's get you on moving. Then we can kind of keep you guys together. We have another arcane guard to come on over. Your draft is now blocked. Collected your remains. We're just trying to get the storehouse and our next town hall built. We're still just normal evil. But we should be able to get a third city here pretty soon. Arculus has sent a war party. A hostile army from Arculus has been sent to raid your domain. Okay. Can we see where that army is? Casting a combat spell reduces the cost of all other combat spell types by 25% for 2 turns. Sure. Let's get you into our own territory. Let's get you guys moving kind of through here, just in case they do send that raiding party. And we just end another turn. Ah, that must be the raiding party. A new pawn has entered the playground of lust. Does it know passion? Is it the seducer or the seduced? Soft whispers announce to you the coming of Cinren Toliath. The sublime seducer of the Ashborn hedonist looks at you with glaring lechery. Or feigned lechery, for he surely trained this act to perfection. Cinren Toliath makes a lascivious gesture. Embrace your carnal desires, Kaige-O turned. Pleasure is a feast without satiation, and I invite you to take a bite. Let me conquer your heart, Kaige-O, just as I will conquer your cities. Please resist. It will be all the more alluring. Bear the unsettling speech in silence. You will respond on the battlefield. Listen unmoved. A focused mind won't be bothered by this charade. Yeah, let's get that knowledge. Boom. White Witch is ready to go. I'm gonna go summon Lesser Snow Spirit. That's tough. That's tough. Cinren is here. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to clean up these forces as quickly as possible to then start building up some forces to deal with Cinren. I feel like it would probably be wise for us to start going for the mine. We need to get the tavern. What are we gonna want to build next, though? Maybe the granary. So maybe we should go with another forester. Let's get a forester up here. We want to keep growing our settlements out. Okay. Yep, you're gonna move up here and take out this force. What's auto resolve give us? This unit did take quite a bit of damage. We'll take it. Dismiss units. Let's keep saving up our souls. How far can you reach? So for full replenishment, we're gonna need to get you here while we're still in reinforcement range. So let's do that. You can't move any further. We had to move you out of range of Cinren. I'm also worried about Carissa. Let's see what happens. Okay. I would assume that we would lose a unit here. Yeah, let's go ahead and fight this. But this will give us another 150 knowledge. That's actually nuts. Insane. Alright, a lot of poisonous shrooms around. You are a what? Elementalist. You have an evocation. And you came to attack me, good sir. Let us not forget that you are the aggressor. Soothing breeze. Transfer life. I mean, I feel like we might as well pop this. It doesn't really benefit a lot of us, but... Alright, let's see what they got for us. Moving not far is what they got for us. You can net from here. Problem is this is our last turn before going berserk. We're gonna hex you. So I'm sure that blast evocation is gonna hurt quite a bit. Let's pop this. And let's pop this. Reduces your healing. Let's see what we got. My gosh, you got a crit with misfortune? You decided not to go for the heal. Who's gonna suffer from Berserk? A lot. Took a unit out. Okay, it was only 2. It wasn't nearly as much as I thought it was. Oh, you don't get hit by poison because you're undead. Well, that's nice. Get that dissonance going. You can kill. Let's cast this spell. Did you not get hit by dissonance? Why is that the case? Now our Berserk units are gonna hit us. That's fan-freaking-tastic. Oh, right, it only lasts for a single turn. So they don't get to hit us. That's great. I always forget that it doesn't last 2 turns. So, that worked out somewhat nicely. Symbelicus the Bulwark has gained a level. We got 10 more souls and 150 knowledge. Dismiss. Yes, we're sure. A warg amount. You have found your first suspect. Kaige-O Pox turned. Lithal Nightweaver shows a cold smile. Then it is time to teach you about the Mind Thread spell. Lithal continues. As our Shadrai ally, Arachna, would say, a spider does not openly attack its prey. It finds a way to trap its victim in its webs. The Mind Thread spell works in similar ways. It allows you to invade the mind of a Gaudier to learn of their nightmares and trap them within their innermost fears or ambitions. Cast the Mind Thread spell on a Gaudier, and you shall find a way to force out what they know of the Gilder Coil. Insidious. I like it. Once Lithal has ended the vision, you reflect on the situation at hand. 5 Gaudier dwell in the Crimson Caldera. One of them owns the Gilder Coil. But to find out who, you must have each of them at your mercy. To this end, Lithal taught you the Mind Thread spell, but Bruce Fort seems just as good an option in this realm of perpetual war. You feel prepared to claim the Gilder Coil through cunning or force, for the glory of yourself and for the Shadoweye. I am a force nigh unstoppable. Oh, so we gotta do it 5 times? Is how that works? Taunt. Retaliation. Shield bearer. Chance to inflict slow. You know what? We never really work with taunt, so let's do it. Mind Thread spell cast 5 times. Launch it. Performing the ritual taught to you by Little Nightweaver, you recite the incantations of the Mind Thread spell. When darkness falls and shadows creep, a weaver comes to those who sleep. Spin me a thread of dreams and fears, a net that takes me to their tears. Which god ear will be the target of your dark intrusion? Cinren Toliath. One whose heart is cold will be defenseless when it's suddenly ignited. Little Nightweaver shows an empty flask. The weakness of Cinren Toliath is his own perfidious game, in which he feeds on the love of his victims for personal pleasure. Turn the tables and he will be yours. To brew a love potion strong enough to enchant Cinren Toliath, you must obtain Silver Tongue Fruit and Astral Dew. Cinren Toliath will abide by your wishes in no time. We have Astral Dew. What is this? Tranquility Pool. Arcanium Ore. Rainbow Clover. We don't see it. We don't see the Silver Tongue. Silver Tongue, you say? We're gonna want to bring all you guys together. We're gonna want to retreat you. You guys are just gonna chill. Your remains. Industrious Governor, Elementalist. Glory Seeker. Okay. Your recruitment is still blocked. In a turn, we get another spell shield. Okay, let's end the turn. See what Cinren decides to do. Not show his face is what he decides. Gain the Crypt Blade hero item. Units killed with this weapon transform into a decaying zombie until the end of combat. Gain the ability to assign Whispering Stones to other Empire's vassals to gain their tribute. Oh, wow. Whispering Stone, build roads, expand. Crypt Blade could be kind of cool. That must be Cinren. Alright, so I want probably these 3 in your army. We're gonna want a spell shield in here. For now, we'll just move an arcane guard. Okay. So there's a lot of stuff we can get right now. We're probably gonna want... Probably want to expand this way, no? So maybe for now... For now we just get this quarry? Banner. Or do we get the gold mine off the rip? Let's get the gold mine. Screw it. Then we can start unlocking this mana node. I know it's gonna take away our boost for our buildings, but... Alright, new research. Ooh, Blizzard. Enemy army spell. Sustain 20 frost damage. You know what? We have combat spells. Let's get world map spells. That is Cinren. You can still get away. Ooh, ooh. Oh my gosh. A fire dragon? You're just patrolling your domain right now. Oh my goodness. So I'm assuming we can only cast the Mind Thread spells when... Okay, Cinren's down there. I gotta assume we can only cast the Mind Thread spells when we're in contact with a ruler. Because we could only cast that on Cinren. Let's get rid of, I don't want to track... Oh, we can track 4 of them. Okay, cool. Ew, this, you gotta be kidding me. I guess that's not horrible. So does that mean we won't have to defeat Cinren if we can get down to here? Could be what that means. I think I'm gonna get rid of one of your Arcanists. Give you the spell shield instead. Yeah, and then let's fight this. This is for a halberdier. It's what you get for becoming a mercenary. What's auto combat give us? You've got to be kidding me. We will certainly be fighting this then. That is ridiculous. That just will not do. Alright, they're gonna go first. What do they have? 2 halberdiers, a warrior, and an immortal. An immortal. Yep, let's get you here. Pop that net and try to immobilize. Boom, boom. We're gonna get a Hex Pact on their halberds. Bye. That's all good. You're gonna focus down my hero, to be expected. And I'm hoping that we can just utterly mess you guys on up. Well done. You two dissonance. Get you another dissonance. Now you went into defense mode, didn't you? Move you up for now. Alright, pop this spell here. Yep. That's exactly what we wanted. Now, we might as well pop this, just in case we want to cast another spell. I'm gonna pop you here. We're gonna pop you here. You're gonna hit here. We're gonna cast this spell. And you're gonna finish this unit. Okay. You can take the poison and finish that unit, I suppose. I'm gonna have you move here. Defend. Have you move here and defend. Have you move here and defend. Okay. Let's see what happens. You guys have taken a lot of damage. Nice. Alright, we didn't lose any units, and we got 2 level up there. We're gonna dismiss those units and keep building up our... Oh, sick! Probably gonna drop an arcane guard for you. You know what? I'm gonna drop my skeleton militia. Nice. Okay. You guys can move up 1. And I think before we go ahead and end this turn, we are going to go ahead and end things here. Now, for next time, I think our #1 priority is taking this city. That's what we kind of need to do. And then probably advance towards here, which won't put us too close to any of our enemies. So I'm hoping that we can conquer and expand down here, no problem. But, it actually might be rather difficult since you guys expanded this way a lot. It looks like we need 1, 2, maybe 3 more provinces expanded in this direction. You do have some nice conduits, a gold mine. You have a lot of farms, which I'm not a huge fan of, but we'll see what you guys have invested in. So, as always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.